Hi, I'm Harry Siegel, and welcome to my happiness channel. I put this together from my students at Cornell who are taking Psych 2450, Pursuing Happiness, but of course it's open to anyone, so I'm very glad to see you today. For this spot, I want to talk about accidental happiness. When you think back on your life, or even the past year, you may be able to come up with what I would call a happiness surprise. It can be something like you end up at a party and suddenly you have a fantastic conversation or you have a great time and you weren't expecting it. And so you walk away feeling, rejuvenated, thrilled. Or people often talk about chance meetings. If you fall in love with someone, you might remember how easy it would have been not to have met them, but you remember that moment when suddenly you did. You spoke to somebody in a class, or a friend of yours thought you might like to talk to someone at a party. Sometimes it's even, more political or more professional than that. You show up at a job and you meet someone who turns out to be a great mentor, someone who looks out for you, someone who helps you save some time. And you might look at that as an accidental happiness. Well, of course, I think these things exist. They certainly have in my life. But what really happens when that happens? Well, one way to think about it is this new experience or this new person helps you to connect to a version of yourself that you had been missing. Maybe it was that feeling of someone believing in you if you suddenly have a mentor. Or maybe it was that sense of another person finding you compelling. And although you might just say, well, I fell in love and it was wonderful, what I would say is you suddenly and unpredictably had an experience where you connected to a part of yourself that you had been longing for, that you had been missing. And so you look at the circumstance, and like all human beings, you say, it happened because of the circumstance. But I would say it happened by chance and because it was bound to happen, because you were hoping to run into that version of yourself. That's all for now. See you next time.